Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, September 14th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. If you ever have a chance to go, the EVLS event held every year in Prague is an incredible place to be if you're a bodybuilding fan. And if you just so happen to be heading out that way a few weeks from now, make sure you stop to get a look at future pro in waiting, Valantis Dokos. After putting in some serious time in the off-season with longtime friend and trainer Dennis James, a much improved Dokos is only a few weeks away now from making his highly anticipated 2017 debut. Dokos told Muscle in the Morning exclusively that this year's prep has taught him more than ever about his body. And he's coming into the season with a thicker, fuller, and more dense look that's going to bring a whole new level of explosiveness to the stage. When he's at the top of his game, we've seen Valantis Dokos look like a truly world-class athlete. So as long as he can manage to just guide the ship home, this might very well end up being the year he finally seals the deal and brings home his IFBB Pro card. Over the last 2 seasons, we've probably seen more classic physique pro stage-ready talent emerge from the North American Championships than any other national level event. And it doesn't look like that trend is going to be slowing down anytime soon, thanks in large part to your 2017 over 35 winner, Jay Warren. A few weeks removed from his blistering performance back at the North Americans, it doesn't look like it's taken Warren long to get back to business. Late last week, a very sharp-looking Warren was spotted getting in a late-night pump session as he gets Operation Pro Debut underway. By all accounts, Warren is a guy who has the work ethic that flat-out doesn't quit. So if he pops up and starts making some waves around the mid-season mark, remember to tell everyone you heard it here first. If you haven't been paying attention to the UK bodybuilding scene for the past few years, then you've been missing out on one of the most exciting grassroots movements in the entire industry. And if you want to get a glimpse at one of the next big stars coming down the horizon, I suggest you start with superstar in training, Juma. Last week, some new video surfaced of Juma obliterating another off-season leg session as he attempts to pack on some more lean size in the fourth quarter of his 2017 campaign. When he's in shape, Juma is one of those special athletes who has the shape, size, and aesthetics that make you do a double take as a bodybuilding fan. So if this guy hits the ground running at the start of next season, he has to be considered a front runner to finally punch his ticket to the pro stage. It's been a good year so far for the rookies of the 212 division, and I think it might just get a whole lot better at the upcoming Phoenix Europa Pro, when we get our first look at rookie powerhouse Dwayne Kameena. Since winning his pro card back at last year's USA Championships with a runaway win in the lightweight division, Kameena has grown his way right into being a guy who looks like he's ready to explode onto the scene. Rumor has it that Kameena has been circling this day on his calendar for months now and is planning to come out and put on a show in what's traditionally been one hell of a lineup. Kameena has the sort of round, explosive Ricardo Correa type of muscle bellies that always seems to translate well onto a pro stage. So as long as his conditioning is on point, I think we'll see him come out and fare well against some of the veterans on the scene. And finally, we close out today's show by recapping the wild weekend that was back at the Wings of Strength Rising Phoenix Pro. The women's bodybuilding was won by a spectacular-looking Helly Trevino, who absolutely wowed everyone in attendance and narrowly defeated Sheila Black in a tiebreaker. In the fitness division, Ryle Graber's pre-Olympia tune-up went according to plan as she cruised to the easy win. In figure, Sydney Gillen brought out her best look of the season to score the win 1 week before hitting the stage at the Olympia. And in the Masters figure, Karen Norland's career year continued as she soared to a convincing win. Jennifer Ronziti was flawless in her open bikini win, and another strong effort was seen on the Masters side from winner Iveth Carrion. And closing out the show in pretty spectacular fashion was the incomparable Heather Grace, who swept both the Open and Masters women's physique titles for the second time in a row.